Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods 9. So, I'm not sure what's going on with the server, but a few things have disappeared since the last update. Which is fine, hopefully... Oh, that flipping block, honestly, gets me every time. Flipping thing. Let's have a look up here, make sure everything is still in place. It is in place, that's good. We are just missing one component, and we're actually missing one component from that one component. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I'll do that off camera, like between episodes, I think. But as you can tell, today is the day from the title. Today's the day where I'm gonna get the ATM star. Like, I'm not gonna finish this episode until like I've got it. I might have to cut a bunch of stuff out, so I apologize if I skip anything crucial. I haven't even started yet, so yeah, today is the blood magic grind. And how do we start with blood magic? So obviously we just look it up, right? Blood magic. So I think this one is like the first thing you're supposed to get is the blood altar. And I think you have to poke yourself until you have to, wow, until you can get that sword. So I think I'm going to have to make one of these sacrificial knives. What's the next thing? Where's the sword thing? Ah, this one. So you need a tier 2 for this. Interesting. Okay. So how do we get the runes? Like the regular old, like, blank rune. It's not that bad. We just need 8 of these. Oh, because it starts off at tier 1, right? And then you upgrade it, like, once to be a tier 2. So we only need, like, 8 buckets of blood in this. That makes sense. So for that, I'm just going to grab some stone. I'm obviously getting stone from my my creepers downstairs. These ones. Oh, I turned it off. Yeah, we're online, so I might as well turn these back on. I try not to turn these on too often. In fact, I'm going to turn off the invokers because we don't need those. But we can do with all of the extra stuff from the cave creepers right there. Right, I also need to find a place... Oh my god, that is so annoying. I need to find a place to put this. My god, there's a lot of flags over here now. We also have cod of arms in Iceland. Oh, brilliant. Love it. Bean. Excellent. Right, anyway, sorry. We have to find a place for this. Where's a good place for it? I mean, I could do it above... I know, because this is quite big in the end, isn't it? I think if we go in here, we can go blood altar. Go all the way out. This is the one we eventually need to make, I think. So this could be a good area, right here. Is that like... If I click that... Oh, no, that didn't actually do anything. Oh, I know what I have to do. 2, 3, 4... Oh, I already clicked it. That's not good. Right, unvisualize, visualize. If we click it on top of this block... Okay, it's in that block, but still. I want to see where these land. Okay, so it's one down from here. So it's actually not this one, but this one. It has to go on top, like that. So if we do this and then click the book in there, it stays where it is, and that way we can inset these into the ground. So, I think oh, I just used all of my stone that I was going to use. That's fine, anyway. I think the best thing we could do is just start slapping things in here, right? So, I am going to just quickly turn off this thing. And it does say how much blood is in the altar. So we can actually poke ourselves quite a lot. I might get a regen. Wow, we've got a lot of health. I think it's Ooh, nice. Hearty meal. Okay, that should do it. I think it's 1 bucket per one of these stone. Turns into a rune, I hope. There it is. Sweet, our first blank slate. It's not a rune, it's a slate. Apologies. Oh, we also need this. We need a not a magician's blood orb, just a weak blood orb, which is, wait for it, weak blood orb. It's just a diamond with 2,000 in there. Okay. Diamond. Yeah, there you go. 2,000 millibuckets, I believe, instead of 2,000 buckets. Otherwise, that'd be insane, right? So this thing here, the weak blood orb, is like your personal blood storage. It's always raining, I swear. This is actually outside my chunk claims. I might have to quickly do one of those. There we go. And there it is, weak blood orb. Give it one click to begin with, and it like links it to you. So yeah, keep that in mind. So I've got to do this until I've got 8. So I'm actually going to get, there you go, a bunch in there. Once we've got 8, we can make the second tier of this. This is technically tier 1, I think. And then we can put a sword in it and get ourselves... Oh, do I have to have an empty hand for this? That's annoying. Yeah, then we can get a sword in here and we can use the sword instead to provide blood to the blood altar. As I said, I'm not a massive fan of the sacrificial dagger and, you know, the whole hurting yourself, because, I don't know, I don't really like the concept of that, if you know what I mean. Right, here we go. We have got everything we need, I think, to make ourselves 8 blank blood runes, or runes, whatever you call them, blank runes. Damn it, didn't mean to do that. Right, there we go. So this is actually a tier 2, funny enough. Let's get ourselves a sword. I have an iron sword for some reason. I don't know how much blood this needs. What does it say? 3,000. It only had 2 in there. So, stubby. That should be enough. And then we can throw this away. In fact, we can throw it away now. I'm just going to wait for this, just in case, right? Right, here we go. Got it. And yeet. We can lob that one away. Perfect. Don't you do it, Magnet. Right, now, oh, hello. My plan, I think, is we're going to use a spawner above here, and we're just going to kill things off. Like, we could use the chicken spawner, to be fair. Although, saying that, I use the chicken spawner for everything. Yeah, you know what, let's do some sort of spawner. I'm going to build up. So, ideally, what would happen is they'll land, like, right on top of here. Now, you know what? I'll go grab my zombie spawner, and then we can use the zombies. I know villagers actually give, like, the most blood, which sounds really bad, right? But they do give the most blood. So I could go make a villager spawner. But I don't know. Let's just build this out to begin with. Don't know why I'm using stone. Just because. Right, there we go. I made this out of glass. Oh dear, they're all gonna... I didn't think about that. Yeah, I made this out of glass, so they're all going to burn up. I might have to put something above this, but now I can just literally just do one of these. Oh, and I know what I should do. At Evil Craft. I should definitely put down one of these gemstone torches, because it gets rid of vengeance spirits. And they're super, super annoying, the vengeance spirits. But now what I can do is turn this off. And we can look here, this is already at 10 buckets of blood. So we can turn that off. We got a full blood altar. It's a bit cramped, I must admit. I should have probably, I don't know, moved this up slightly and had like a bit of a wider tunnel or something. But with this, we can set up some automations, and I'm going to, I'm going to do modular routers. Because I can't get enough. Oh, I need to delete these. Because, you know what, I'll just chuck them in for now. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. I forgot that they would drop that sort of stuff. This has got my... Well, let me out. There you go. Dagger of Sacrifice, keeping that on us. And then we will put a modular router right here. And a modular router... To be fair, we don't even need to put it here. Let's put it here. And we'll put another one here. And for now, I'm just going to use some chests. So let's just get 2 chests, and we'll just put chests down. I think that's probably the best idea. For now, we can always like set up an automation for this, like a full-on automation. At modular routers. So we need sender modules. I'm going to just clear the thingies on these. This one actually just needs a puller module. Actually, it just needs one of those. So if we do this up, so that'll put whatever's in here in this chest. And that will be whatever comes out of this. And then we need to do pudding on that one. And that will send whatever pulls out of this chest. So now we need pullers. So we need one regular puller. By the way, all of my recipes got deleted again for modular routers, so I had to go and put them all back in. I spent a good long time doing that. So this one is going to be, this is basically the opposite. This one here is going to pull out of there. And for now, oh, which runes do we need? I might just do speed runes, to be fair. Because we can get a ton of blood. Oh, you know what? Let's just do like a bunch of blank runes to begin with. If we have a look in the book and we go, so that is tier 2 right there, as I said. This one, it needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 20 more runes. Got ya. So for now, we're just going to do blank runes. So where is the blank rune? It's not called that, it's a slate, isn't it? Slate. That blood magic. There we go. So we are going to whitelist pulling out slates and put that in there. And now all I can do is, if we grab some stone, this should, is it going to put multiple in there? That is a pain. That is not exactly what I wanted to do. I knew that would happen as well. I'm not sure why I didn't do anything about that. We can use a regulator module. Regulator module. So, or augment, I should say. So we can use one of these in, is it the sender? I always forget how this one works, if I'm honest. But if we put this in like that, we can say 1. We might have to put that as well. So now if we put 2 in here, it's only going to send 1 over. That's not bad, is it? I like that. Okay, and then what we can do is we can turn this on over here. I'm using my pickaxe because no one else has my exact pickaxe, right? So the MBT data on it is decent. Oh, this is so much easier than Gravitas. Gravitas is the last time I did anything with blood magic, so this is so much easier. I'm so much more OP in this. And the spawners as well are so much more OP. Also, these guys don't actually do anything, right? So I might be able to just get rid of these. As in, I've got no AI. So that they won't do a thing. I'm literally just putting them here so I can kill them. There we go. How many have we got already? 3. Is that 4? 4. Awesome. So I will just say that there is a ritual that we want to get to at some point. So if we go to, where's the rituals? Rituals, there we go. I don't know if it will list of rituals. There we go. Perfect. So there's one called Ritual of, oh god, I always forget the name of this one as well. It's Well of Suffering. Haha, this one. So the Well of Suffering, it basically takes LP out of your personal, like, LP storage, which is, you know, the crystals, this thing. Okay, these are all dying, so I'm just gonna keep going. But it takes, yeah, all this LP out of here, and it uses it to hurt mobs that are around it. And it uses, so if it does hurt like something around it, what it will do is it will generate some blood. So if you've got the blood orb in the altar, so I might make 2 of these. I always say I'm going to make 2 of them, but I never do. So maybe this is the time to do it. Although I'm trying to get the ATM star this episode, so who knows. Oh, that's pretty good. Because we were killing zombies, I got myself a flawless gem of royal family. Those are really difficult to come by, in my opinion, because you have to kill them in the overworld. Right, I got me 20 runes, so I'm going to stick that in there, and then that's what we need to put down. Also, there's these things from Forbidden and Arcana that spawned. When I was killing the zombies, I think. So, gotta watch out for those. 1. I love when it goes ding. I don't know why. It's one of those like dopamine rushes that is like I don't know. I always try and get it to go ding at the end. I know that the corners aren't actually used for anything. I'm just putting them in, so I had something to place them on. 2, 3, and then now I need like a shroom light or some glowstone. Shroom. Okay, I use shroom lights. I always use glowstone. So stick these over here. Put these down. These have a really satisfying placing sound as well. I like that. Put these ones here, and we should be... Ding! Oh, I don't know why. So good. Yeah, we should be done there. So, a lot of people have mentioned in the past, why not use, like, slabs right here? So I'm going to do that. So I can put a slab like this all the way around. There you go. That looks pretty nice. And once we've got... Oh, I've actually got step assist enough that I can get up here without falling off. So I like that. So the next one on the list is the tier 4 altar. But that requires some blood bricks or blood runes or whatever they're called. So bloodstone brick. And that means we have to get a weak blood shard. Now, the only way to get a weak blood shard, these things, is by getting some saturated towel. And you get the saturated towel in another dimension, so we're going to have to go there first. So we do need a ritual. So to get this ritual, I do need to, we need a ritual to go to that like new dimension. I do need a lava crystal. So I'm going to put that in next. And yeah, I'm still just sitting here and making loads of runes. Because for now, I just want to get enough like basic runes to fill all of this up. And then we'll work on the blood brick. I think that's probably a good idea. Right, there we go. We are now getting the... Oh god, what's it called? Weak activation crystal, I think it's called. Oh dear, why is it taking more blood than it should? Ooh. Quick, kill all the zombies. Kill all the zombies you can. If it goes underneath, like if it goes no blood, it starts doing some funky stuff. And it basically just stops this from converting. I thought it was 3,000 life points. It's not blood anymore, by the way. It's called life points. I suppose that's a good way of getting around it. I really don't like that it gives you all this junk. Probably, I'm just going to lob it in the system for now. It's not a good idea to do that, by the way. But we've got this weak activation crystal. We've also got 28 new blank slates. Do one of those. Stick all of those in. And there we go. I can use these now to like fill all of this in. Also, oh, not that one. For some reason, all of these turned into white concrete. It's very weird, isn't it? Okay, so for this, we are going to need, if we back out this one. So we need 16 plus 10, so that's 26. Wait, it says it right there. So 36 runes. These are called runes? Yeah, runes. And I think they come in 4s, but you also need the Master Ritual Stone, which goes in the middle, right? So we actually need 40 of these, because I think a Master Ritual Stone... Master Ritual Stone? Yeah, takes 4. So you need 40 of those. And they take the Reinforced, so it's 1 per, because you get 4 out of it, and there's 4 Reinforced slates. Reinforced slates are, you just leave the blank slate in with some more life points. Oh, and I will just quickly point out that if we go back to rituals, if I can find them, rituals, the Well of Suffering actually takes dusk runes, so we won't be able to do that yet. But again, this one takes 40 runes as well, because of the Master Ritual Stone. So when we get the dusk, because I think, what was it? Dusk. There you go. This inscription tool, which is the thing that you use on... Does it tell you anywhere? I think you can use it, but everyone always just makes the ritual diviner because it's so much easier. You don't have to place anything by hand. You just right click it a bunch of times. Very useful. Yeah, the ritual diviner, you get this. And how do you make this? It says just a block of coal, but it has to be in a tier 4. So once we get to tier 4, we can make this inscription tool, and yeah, then we're good, I think. There's a bunch of stuff. You can get like a record out of it. I didn't realise that. That's pretty cool. So this one is tier 3. So we could do all the tier 3 ones now. And we are actually going to do that, because then you can make the original ritual diviner, which we're going to do. But yeah, it really sucks that you can't do this, like, you know, automate the blood in this, like, sooner, in my opinion. I mean, it doesn't suck. I mean, it's like something that I was assuming would happen, right? So, yeah. Anyway, I need to do a lot more killing, and we're going to get a ton. Oh, you know what we should do? Puller module. We're going to change this puller module out. So instead of being blank slates, we want to get reinforced slates. And now this one here means that it will pull out just reinforced slates. So it will leave the stone in there to convert into regular slates, and then it will convert into reinforced slates. Yeah, that's it, right? Yeah, cool. Okay, I thought this would be too many zombies, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to convert that zombie spawner to a villager spawner instead. Ooh, can they spawn on top of here? I didn't realise that. Okay, I'll sort that out in a sec. Right, there we go. That has been sorted out. That is now a villager spawner, so I can just turn this on, and it should. It does. And we should get a bunch more blood out of this. But you can see it go up like significantly more. So I was just trying to fill this up. That is full up. Sweet. So we need 40 runes to go through this, but they take 3 buckets each, I think, right? For the slates. Let's have a look. So it's 2,000 buckets, 2,000 millibuckets and 1,000. So it's 3 buckets each of life points. Makes sense. Only needs to be tier 2, so I think it's fine. But we're tier 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're 4. Okay. I also set up a backpack over here, so when I'm killing stuff, it's just going to collect everything for me. I didn't put any of the upgrades in this because I'm guessing a lot of this stuff isn't going to be stackable. I don't want to void it off straight away, just in case I accidentally drop my pickaxe or something. That would suck, right? So I am going to manually, like, void everything off later. I might actually have a pipe that comes off this, and then a redstone signal thing that makes it so I can look in there and be like, okay, everything is voidable. You can just go off and void it. So, yeah, I'm using a backpack because it's got the magnet upgrade, right? So for now, I'm just going to have to do this with... Oh, actually, before I do that, let's make all of the chalk. It's not called chalk, is it? Ritual diviner. Okay, there we go. So for this one, we need a ghast tier. For the fire one, magma cream. We've got a bunch of those. A block of lapis and obsidian. And then eventually, we're going to want a block of coal. So I'm going to grab all of those. I'm going to put those through here. I'm going to get all of the different inscriber thingies. Pencils. They look like pencils to me. There we go. That's everything for the ritual diviner. This is actually all we need, other than all of the runes that we're going to need. So I need to get stone. I only need 40 of these, if I remember correctly. I'm just going to lob them in here, and then I'm just going to sit here for a while, just killing villagers. Okay, not going to lie, I probably should have put some speed runes, maybe capacity runes in this as well, but I've got some time today, so I'm just going to sit here. So I've been thinking about how to automate the blood altar, right, for these slates. Because you just leave them in longer with a higher tier of altar, right, to get the higher versions of the slates. I have an idea, and it's when you make the pattern in refined storage, you put one stone and then one of something else. And then you can have that feed into a chest, and then the stone like feed in here. And then a modular router pulls out whatever the other thing is. So let's say it's like a diamond for these reinforced slates, right? So the modular router pulls out the diamond, and when it's got something in it, you can have one of those redstone modules. So you can say for the reinforced slates, the redstone module will be active when there's a diamond also with that recipe. So, and then right at the end, when it pulls out the reinforced slate, you could have like, okay, you've pulled one reinforced slate out, pull one diamond out as well. Like, I think that could be a way of doing it. Also, I need to turn this off every so often, otherwise they start killing each other with cramming or whatever they're calling it. I don't know. Let me know how you would do it. I don't think we're going to automate this quite yet. I might do it after we've got the star. I think that might be a cool little thing to do. Ooh, that's pretty interesting. Someone pointed out that you can actually make the creative, like, wireless grids from refined storage if you wanted to. You just need, like, max int worth of power to put in there. So we'll definitely get this as soon as we're finished with the ATM star, because we're going to make a creative like energy cell, probably. Wait, where is it? It's in here somewhere. It's from power. There you go. It's going to make this, and then yeah, I think we could use the power from this to just lob a bunch of power into one of the orbs. And then our curio that we've got on right now, which is right here, we can just stick that in, and then it just will never use power again, which is kind of cool. You do need the upfront cost though. That's fine. Some of these aren't actually given any blood, which is interesting. Did not think I'd be staring at these guys' butts the entire time doing this, but apparently so. I just wanted to point out on the server, so you can access that via the Patreon. Links in the description, obviously. On this server, we've done something, which is we have increased spice of life again. So we did that in All the Mods 8. But what that means is you can just keep eating different foods. There's like tons of different foods, right? And you can just keep eating them and getting more and more hearts. So it'd be really interesting to see who's got the most hearts by the end of the series. We do have a leaderboard somewhere. I'm not sure if we've implemented that yet, but yeah, we've got that somewhere. And we've also upped the power of extreme reactors by 5x. I think that's quite an important one. I don't know if we've remembered to set it so you can set your waystone global as well. But that's actually quite useful, having global waystones, because usually that feature is reserved for like admins. But if you want to like let anyone into your base, I mean, it's all chunk claimed and stuff, so no one can actually do anything, right? But if you do want to let anyone in your base, you can do that by, you know, just making your waystone global. I should probably stop talking like whilst I'm doing this and just get it done, because I just realised like this video I'm not going to finish it until I've got the star, and there's quite a lot of blood magic to do. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to cut it off here and we'll be back when I've got all of the runes for this. I'm up to 13 so far. So I am quickly making a Hellforged forge. I'm just going to stick it there for now. This thing, you need like these will. You need will from blood magic, so this stuff. So you need a petty tartaric gem. I forget how you get it. Oh yeah. The way that you get the first one is... Oh no, there's there's... I always forget. I know there's a way of getting this, Demon Will, and then you need to use that to make... There you go, you just saw it, Demon Will. To make this one, the petty tartaric gem. And then after that, all of the will that you pick up will go into the petty gem. And then you can use the petty gem to make the high one, and high one, and then high one, and, you know, do all of that. So, I did think whilst this is just chugging away... Ooh, need to turn this on. I've been keeping an eye on it, but not too heavily by the looks of it. Yeah, whilst this is chugging away, I thought we should try and at least... I think that's probably enough. There we go. One of those. Yeah, we should try and make a few, like, demon wills. I always forget the thing. Is it a snare? This badger. Yeah. So I just need some string in the altar. String. I might get 2 of these. Why not? Let's take those out. Okie dokie. The way that you use these is you lob them. So you just throw them. Okay, where did that one go? I thought you were supposed to just throw them at mobs. There you go, that one got hit. And then kill them, and then you get some demon will. So we got a little bit of demon will right there. And we can use this demon will in this altar thingy over here. Like that. Oh, there we go. I got all of the bits so we could get ourselves Tartaric gem. And if you want to put the rest of the stuff from the demon well in this, I think you just lob it on the ground and it gets sucked. Oh no, it got sucked up by this, didn't it? Or do you just shift click? Oh, this needs to be on the bar. I always forget how this works. Drop it on the ground and then dink. There you go. And it gets sucked up into the petty Tartaric gem. Lovely stuff. Oh yeah, this is running out of blood. Interesting. Yeah, so we need this. I think we should make the sword, the sentient sword. So we need another one of these petty Tartaric gems. And then once we've got the sword, you don't need the snares anymore. So you can just use the sword and it will give you demon will every single time. And the power of the sword depends on what Tartaric gem you've got on you. So if you've got the highest level, it gives you like more damage. It's actually pretty good. So for the ritual stone, I just realized we need either a master blood orb, magician's blood orb, or an apprentice, or any of that. So we're going to make the blood orb that we can make right now. So it's not the magician's one we want. I think it's the no, the other one. Anyway, we're going to use the block of gold, which is the tier 3. So it is the magician's. Okay, so we're going to use the block of gold, but it takes 25 buckets, and this only holds 10. But because we got villagers and we can just like spam them, it will drain the first 10 as we're filling it up. So then it will always have blood to do like more and more things. So if we stick this in, we can do that. Okay, it is draining, but I think that's because these villagers have been here too long, if I'm honest. Uh-oh. Please say that this... Okay, it's still going down. That's fine, we can just spawn new ones in. Come on, before... Okay, good. Now it's going back up. Whew, that was scary. I think when they start to cram, it just doesn't like to give blood anymore. There you go. So you can see it's going up whilst it's using it. So... I'm not too worried. We should be able to get the magician's blood orb out of this. There we go. We got the magician's blood orb. Remember to right click it to bind it to yourself, and then we can put more blood in there. Yeah, let's turn that off for now. Yeah, just like that. So that is sucking up all of the blood out of the altar. We actually don't need too much of that right now. We do when we're going to activate the ritual in a minute, but I still need to get through these stones, and as I said, I haven't done any like speed runes or capacity runes or anything, so that was a bit dumb. Oh, there we go. We got ourselves some reinforced slate. I also set up all the filters so we can get soul snares, because I'm going to need a few more of those to get all the will that I need for this. Maybe just one more, but still. There's the master ritual stone. There. Oh, it got rid of the thing. Oh. Magician's blood orb. There it is. That is all of the ritual stones. Perfect. So, I don't know where to put this, if I'm honest. And it's also really annoying because I think it's quite big from what I remember. So if we look in here, that's the Well of Suffering. That's not what we wanted. We want Edge of the Hidden Realm. I've already set this to the Edge of the Hidden Realm. You shift and then click, and then it like cycles round. I kind of want to just set it like right here, or maybe here. Hopefully that's enough room. Oh, we can actually see it. Yeah, it looks like enough room. Cool. And then we just right click, and it uses all the blank runes in my inventory. And there it is. Yeah, now I need the weak activation crystal so I can, yeah, get in there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it says in the book. 80,000 life points. Okie dokie. So I need to get my Magician's Blood Orb, and what we'll do is we'll stick that in here, and it will drain all of the essence. And then we just sit here and wrong dagger. There we go. And we just kill these even more. So there's a lot of this, I must admit. It's a little grindy, but you know, each to their own and everything. So I'm not going to lie, it was a little bit ambitious of me to try and do the entirety of Blood Magic in one episode. So we're going to finish the ATM star in the next episode. I know I said I wouldn't finish this until, you know, we got the ATM star, this episode today. Issue that I've got is I've already got like 60 clips extra, and yeah, I need to edit all of those together as well, and it would be like an hour and a half. So I'm gonna do that for next episode. So next episode, ATM star incoming. Anyway, thank you for watching, thanks for joining, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.